Hi, so to start this video, let's just look at one of the most basic and agreed upon principles of magic, which is that thoughts and emotions are magical in and of themselves. They can shape how we interact with reality, they can affect us, and they can affect the people around us. So if we can agree on those basic principles of magic, then let's look a little bit deeper into wealth-money magic, and let's see what is going on there, why it doesn't work for some people, why some people naturally just have wealth and money flow towards them. So what is going on spiritually and energetically where we can shape things, we can shape our reality in such a powerful way just with our thoughts and emotions? And I'm really trying to keep this video specifically on wealth and money magic, but I think this applies to all forms of magic. Well, if we look at a lot of the Hermetic principles, and particularly something like the Kybalion, to boil it down to, a very sort of simplistic way of looking at what that teaches us, it's that all is mind. That essentially existence is mental projection, if that makes sense. And if you expand that out as mental projection brings our existence, then you can see the link straight to how we can shape and control our reality. In fact, not that we can, that we do. A lot of it subconsciously. A lot of people aren't aware of how they are shaping their reality, but we all do it every day. Now, one of the things with money magic, and I find so many interesting connections with money and love magic, and I think a lot of these connections come from the same place, which is desperation. And whilst desperation can be a really valid and powerful emotion and can really motivate people, it's the wrong energy to perform this kind of magic, to approach this subject, because it's putting you in the wrong perspective, in the wrong frame of mind, and in the wrong position to actually attract and make things flow towards you as you want to. Quite often desperation in these cases will bring the opposite results as to what you're actually trying to achieve. So what is an effective way of approaching this? Well, what I would simply call a wealthy state of mind. And in this video, I'm going to do a meditation with you that will help put you in this frame of mind where you don't just think it, you don't just say that you believe it, you actually feel it inside you. It causes that change. And with repeating this on a regular basis, it becomes your reality. Instead of wanting it to be your reality, it will actually help make that shift within your subconscious and conscious mind where this actually becomes your reality now. And this is where the wealth will start to flow towards you. Now, whilst the intention of this meditation is to put you in the right frame of mind, it isn't an invocation, it isn't a ritual or a spell. It's kind of like pre-work to set the conditions as correctly as possible so that when you do the invocations or the spells, rituals, that you feel it inside you, and it just makes it much more effective. But from my experience, just doing this meditation can actually have an effect. It can start the ball rolling. It can actually start to pull things in to attract that wealth that you want to bring into your life, that you should have. There is enough to go around for everybody, and things are very unbalanced all around the world. But there is enough for everybody, and to have that mindset will really help bring that energy towards you that you want. So I will talk you through this meditation, and I will be visualizing it and performing it as I talk you through it at the same time. I'll put some visuals in that if you're watching the video rather than listening, it should help as well. But I would recommend, if you can get to a point where you can do this from memory and do it with your eyes closed and just really make those visualizations that you need as powerful as possible. And I would recommend, if you are in a place of desperation, I've certainly been there, I'm sure many people have been there as well, there's no shame in that, but I would recommend doing this probably once a day for a few weeks. And when you perform money magic as well, and I'll be following this video up shortly with a 9-day money spell, I would perform this before any spell work that's related to money or wealth, or career even, just to really make sure that there's nothing subconsciously going on. So let's begin by just sitting in a comfortable position. And one of the key things here is to make sure that your back is as straight as possible. Now, this is without causing any discomfort. If you have any injuries or disabilities or any issues with your spine, just make sure that you're as comfortable as possible. But if you can, please get the spine as straight as possible. This will allow that flow of energy. Now, simply close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Slowly in through the nose. Hold it and breathe out through the mouth. And just keep doing that, slowly in through the nose and out through the mouth. And what I'd like you to do is, instead of clearing your mind, I want you to allow the negative thoughts that you may have to creep into your mind. Your thoughts can be related to the reason of why you want to bring forward money, why you need money. If there are any negative issues with you around money, any fear of money, any fear of not having enough money, just bring these in and concentrate on them. If not, that's perfect. You can skip this phase. But if there are, and I suspect that if you're watching this video that there will be, allow these thoughts to just rise to the surface of your mind. And as you breathe in deeply, hold your breath for a moment and just feel all of those emotions, those negative emotions that you have with money, and breathe out. Allow them to keep growing. Now, when you feel that these emotions have reached their peak, that you've brought all of these issues, all of these fears, concerns, anxieties as forward as possible in your mind, turn your attention to your heart area and the middle of your chest. This is the heart chakra area. This is what centers us. It keeps us secure, reassures us. Now when you breathe in, I want you to start to feel that area glow with energy. So breathe in deeply through the nose and out through the mouth. And just keep that cycle of breath going. Each time that you breathe in, feel that area glow Even see it glow with energy if you can. And start to feel that comforting reassurance, that energy in your heart chakra, growing and growing. Now take a really deep breath in for 4 seconds. Hold it. And now as you breathe out, feel a shockwave explode from your heart area. And as that shockwave comes out of your body, feel it push all of those negative thoughts and energies that you have with money away from you. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in through the nose. Hold it. Feel that energy grow. And now push that air out through your mouth. And as you do, feel that shockwave. All of those negative emotions and thoughts are completely dispelled from you. Now, still keeping your eyes closed, envision the room that you're in. And as you do that, just take a moment just to start to feel from the outside of this room, the entire world that is around this room. How much wealth, how much money there is around you. Feel that energy of wealth and abundance. It's around us all the time. There is money, wealth and abundance around us at all times. But just start to tap into that energy. And as you become aware of this, start to see tiny particles of light start to appear in this visualization of the room around you. And these start to appear in 2 colours. Gold, shining particles of light with a green, vibrant particles of light starting to appear at the same time. Slowly emerging from all around you in every direction. And as you breathe in, notice how these particles are pulled in closer towards you. And as you exhale, they move slightly further away. Now keep doing this. As you breathe in, the particles grow and pull closer. And as you breathe out, they move slightly further away. And each time you do this, the number of particles and the brightness of them is growing and growing, brighter and brighter all around you. And start to connect with this energy, becoming one with it. Allow it to connect with your energy. And see if you can make it so there's no separation between you. You are at one with this energy. And as these particles keep to grow and grow around you, completely filling the room that you're in, envision that the room itself is now starting to be made up of these particles of gold and green. And as you do that, as you bring this visualization into reality, just notice that the room now feels like a spiritual vault, a sanctuary just for you. want you to repeat this affirmation. All wealth is within my touch. I can now take what is mine. I'm a magnet of money, wealth, and abundance. Money flows freely towards me. Now you can edit this, change it. You can completely make your own affirmation up, but just repeat this in your mind over and over again. And as you start to fix on this affirmation, once you start to feel it within your body, I want you to say it out loud. Louder and louder each time. And concentrate almost on every letter of every word that you say. Put that essence of yourself into each word as you say it out loud. And as you say these words, as this air leaves your mouth, visualize that this golden and green energy pours out of your mouth, almost like smoke. You can even, if it's possible, visualize the actual words coming out of your mouth with this gold and green energy. Now, as you say these affirmations again, start to see it change into actual wealth or money. That could be gold, that could be bars of gold, it could be actual money in whatever currency you want to. But as you say these words, see this wealth come out of your mouth into your sanctuary, into your temple of wealth. And keep doing this over and over again until you can see in your visualization that you are sitting in a sanctuary completely made of gold and green light, emerald light, filled with the constructs, the energy of diamonds, money, gold, coins, even digits if crypto is what you're searching for. But allow your mind to construct this however it wants. Allow it to take its own form, and allow this presence to keep growing more and more intensely. You can even breathe this wealth, this money in. Inhale it into your body. And as you do, feel that energy pull inside you. Feel how different you feel inside. Inhale this energy and bring this wealth into your mind, your heart, into your energy centers, into your spirit, your body, into the very essence and aura of you. And as this fills you up inside, I want you to also connect to the external wealth that is out there, all around you in the world. And each time you breathe out now, just make sure that you release any worries or doubts, anything that may be blocking your connection to this wealth. And don't stop. Take as long as you need to until you are completely filled with this energy. It's all around you. It fills every millimeter of your body, your soul. You can feel that overwhelming sense of security, of safety, knowing that this wealth is already yours. Reality might need to catch up with you, but that's not an issue. This is yours. And once you feel that you've reached this peak, that you're completely filled with this energy, the visualization of the room around you is completely filled, overflowing with abundance. You feel that true connection of security, of safety, of happiness. Then you are now ready to perform your spell work. And just slowly start to come back to the room that you're in, to this reality. Concentrate on your breath. Concentrate on your feet, the sounds around you, the sensations around you. And when you're ready, just slowly open your eyes and come back. So that was my money and wealth meditation. And hopefully you found that helpful. Hopefully that will, once you embrace it, it will make your spell work much more effective, and it will change you just in day-to-day life as well. Like I said earlier, I would recommend doing this once a day if possible, at least a few times a week, whilst you really flood yourself with this energy until it actually becomes part of you. And thank you for watching, and the usuals. Please like, subscribe. I think it's something like 70% of my viewers don't subscribe, so you should just hit that button and subscribe. Thank you.